I've always said one of my favorite motorcycles of all time is the 2019 Yamaha MT10, which is why I own one. The only problem is naked bikes aren't necessarily known for touring, but I do think my MT10 is going to do a pretty solid job at it. So today I'm going to take it for a multi-day trip up to the mountains to see how it does with touring, and the only thing I'm taking is the bike and a little bit of luggage. Let's see how it and I hold up. Yes, my voice is still bad, the pollen is still terrible, and it's all allergies. So why not go ride into the mountains? Today's gonna be awesome. What's going on, guys? Chase here, and I've got a pretty interesting one for you guys. So Continental just sent out their Conti Road Attack 4s. I've got them here on the MT10, but I haven't really put any miles on them. They sent me these tires out and then invited me to come spend the day with them riding in the mountains all day. So give me a set of tires, ask me to come up to my favorite local-ish roads, it's only a couple hours from here, ride up there, and then get a hotel, and then ride all day the next day with them on my own bike. That's a yes every single day of the week. So I wanted to take you guys along with and see how these tires in the MT10 hold up. Now, I haven't really put any miles on these tires yet since I got them installed on the MT10. They've probably got 15 miles on them, so I have basically no knowledge of these things. So I'm really interested to see how they handle the highway up to the mountains, and then once we get up there and all day tomorrow, how they handle all the curvy roads. Now, as far as the roads we're gonna be riding, it's stuff I've been riding for the last freaking decade, and I've spent a lot of time on the MT10 in these roads as well, but I've never spent it on these tires. So I'm super excited how they handle today and tomorrow. So before we get going, I did want to run you guys through the bike and what it's going to be looking like for this trip. So as you guys can see, we've got the Conti Attack Road 4s. And if you guys are curious why my voice sounds like this, it's because of all this pollen. But as you guys can see, they are totally fresh tires. We have put no miles on them. Now, you guys that are fans of the channel might remember I used to have a taller touring windscreen. I swapped it out for this low profile one because I love the look, but I'm interested to see how it does with the wind protection. That'll be something we find out later. Now, first up, you guys have seen this SW Motec tank bag on my MT10 for a while now. It has a little red strap here at the front. You pull it and it detaches, and that. So what you have to do is get one of these little SW Motec magnetic tank things for your tank, and it'll just magnetically attach it on. Let's see if I can attach it without dropping everything inside of it. And just like that, it's installed on the bike. So very cool situation there. So yeah, tank bag, absolutely fantastic. That is what I'm using to hold all of my camera stuff in there. This is the bag for the little camera you guys are on now. We've got some wireless mics. I'm trying to be pretty low key about the cameras I'm bringing this time. I've also got my look back cam. I've got one that'll be on my helmet, but I think that's all the cameras I might bring. Maybe a photo camera, not sure. Okay, next piece of luggage, and the real main thing holding all my stuff is this guy. A lot of you guys have probably seen this before. It was on my Ibex 800, which is right here. I typically have it on the seat because this little SW Motec thing is really neat. By the way, I don't know what these things are called. I'll have links in the description down below if you guys want to check them out. I have no idea what they're called. Anyway, this bag just sits on your rear passenger seat unless you have an ADV bike and it has this little metal clamp area. They're not clamp, but little plate. But even if you have a regular bike, you can just put it on your rear seat and it attaches to your bike via these little cables. And I've got it on the passenger pegs here, and then on the back, I have it just attached to this luggage system. So it's really universal and can fit on a lot of stuff. And what makes it awesome for this trip is it has this little zipper around the outside, and you can expand it. So this is what I've got, my oh shit stuff, my tire inflator, my battery jump box, tools. I also have all of my toiletries and clothes all in that. I'm only going to be gone a day, so there's not as much stuff in there, but All the oh shit stuff is what really takes up a lot of space. But overall, guys, that's the MT10. That's how it's going to be for this trip. I'm super stoked. I think I've got everything I need, and this way I don't have to have a book bag. What sucks is my comfort seat's great, but sometimes to stretch my legs, I like sitting on the rear seat, so I don't know how that's going to affect it. We'll have to find out. And guys, that's a pretty simple setup that we're rolling with today. We'll see how it goes, but I'm going to get some gear on, and let's jump on the bike and start this adventure so that I can stop talking and my voice can recover. So here we go. Alrighty guys, just got some gas. Didn't really need to get gas, but I wanted to go ahead and top the tank off so we'd have enough to make it to Helen, which is our current destination. I also realized that I'm supposed to get there at a certain time, and I planned this accordingly, but I wasn't smart enough to realize that the fastest route was not to go through the mountains, but I'm doing it anyway. I have to do the site pass. So highway is done for the day. Everything else is kind of old mountainy road now. That windscreen difference is dramatic. It's really windy today, as you guys have probably seen the footage, but holy crap, that other windscreen did such a better job. I was bobbling all over the place.
I swapped it out for this low profile one because I love the look.
Seat was fine, bike did great, but my God, the wind. If you are gonna plan on touring, if you're gonna do a multi-day, put the better screen on. Holy crap. All right, I'm already late. I'm gonna get going. Just wanted to catch up with you guys. We'll show some shots of Blood Mountain as I go up that. Tires did fantastic though. I mean, it's highway, so they're solid. Anyway, let's check out the mountains, the fun stuff. What's going on? Very cool. Huh?
You Chase?
Yes.
Sam, nice to meet you.
Sam, nice to meet you, man.
I actually bought that bike because of your review.
The
NBA Goose stuff.
Oh, fuck yeah. So you're local then? All right, everybody, we have made it to Helen. Check out the view. Oh, wait, I can do this. Hey, look at that riverside. All right, guys, made it to Helen, totally fine. Honestly, the roads on the way up here, freaking perfect, as you guys saw. Absolutely love it. So some of those roads we're going to be riding tomorrow, which is kind of cool because I was able to tell everybody, like, hey, look, no trees or anything down. So I think tomorrow's going to be an absolutely fantastic day. The only rough part today, honestly, was the wind. But my wife did tell me that we have like a wind advisory going on. So not only did I have a small windscreen, but there was also tons of wind. So we're going to be putting a lot of miles on the MT10 tomorrow. So I'm going to go hang out with everybody, grab dinner, and then we will be on to tomorrow where all the real riding happens. And then I have to ride home. So should be interesting. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Getting used to this camera. Sorry. Welcome to day 2 of this ride. And guys, I messed up. I messed up real bad. I looked at the weather this morning, and It's 30 degrees outside in Helen. I didn't think about like this whole cold thing that's coming through because I definitely have like summer gloves. My jacket's fine because I've got like a layer, like a rainproof and a thermal, but like your boy gonna be chilly today. So we're gonna have to see how that goes. I was looking at the detailed itinerary for today and it looks like we're riding around, going to cool photo spots and going to cool spots to eat. So I'm just gonna kind of be grabbing clips the whole day and checking in until tonight, where I will have to ride all the way home in the dark. And I did not bring a clear visor because I am a smart individual. You guys pray for me.
The other way is my favorite part. So if you keep going that way, I normally go this way. So I'm not used to doing it from backwards. I'm like, this is fucking weird. I ain't used to this. We had to take more photos to take more photos. No graceful way to get on this bike, boys. Really sorry about that. Ugh. Later, everybody. Well, guys, that was a day of riding with the people at Continental. Now, that was fun, but it's now 7:16, and I need to try to get off of this mountain before it gets dark. One, because it's going to get cold as oh, there's stuff in the ground. One, it's going to get cold as hell. Secondly, riding down this mountain in the dark is not fun at all. So you guys will have to excuse me. I got to get down this thing. We got to get gas and then we got to keep going home. Alright guys, well, as you can see, the sun is almost down, but we've made it basically off of all of the curvy mountain roads. There's a few more left before we get to the highway, but my gas light was blinking. So yeah, we made it off all the mountainy roads. There's a couple left before we get to the highway, and typical MT10 problems. Bike started running out of gas, so I had to route to the closest gas station, which is here. But it kind of works out. I think if I get gas here, I should be able to make it all the way home. I gotta tell you guys, if you're traveling on a motorcycle, the key to everything is gear. Make sure you have the right gear. I'm fine right now with all the gear I have on. My hands are freezing. I'm glad I made it down the mountain, but this highway is about to get rough. It just gets so much colder at night. All right, guys, time to bundle in and do the highway, and let's see how bad I'm gonna be feeling when I get home. We're almost there. Everything's been doing crazy, so I'll see you guys when I get to the house after this long highway. Guys, we made it. Oh my gosh. Okay, final thoughts real quick. I am exhausted. MT10, great job. Knees hurt a little bit, not too bad. I will say, if you want to tour on the MT10, do not sleep on a good windscreen. That windscreen, while looking dope, does not do any help with the wind coming at you. So if I was going to do a day any longer than this, I would definitely put my old windscreen on. Just get a touring windscreen, and it kills it. The bags did great. This bag, if you guys can tell, it's in the smaller, it's not compacted, or it's compacted, not, I don't know, expanded. That's what it is. It's not expanded because I'm wearing more layers today than I were on the way there. So that thing holds a ton of stuff. So throw a couple bags on your motorcycle and go tour. There's no reason you shouldn't. All right, guys, I'm Chaseontwowheels. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for getting to the end of it. If you did, you're in the outro crew. Put OC in your comment down below after you like the video. And let me know what kind of touring you like to do on your motorcycle and what the motorcycle is. I am so tired. I'm going to go lay down and eat something. You guys go out there, ride safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.